Hello everyone, this is the Loco Possum, and welcome to The Workshops. Wait, this is dated. Let's try something else. Much better. Feels more my brand, you know? Anyway, what are we doing? Oh yeah. Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Workshops, where I go through the building process of all my models. And with that, I hope you enjoy. As for the time I'm making this, Rita is one of my favourite Hama Port engines to make. She is also very loved within my friend group, with varying degrees of fans.
Girl, we're going to Islam.
I started making Rita during late 2025. She was honestly a gamble, as she was the second engine to come from that Gemvary gamble box that I got from the exhibition, alongside Aegis. Just like Aegis, her kit was missing a bunch of pieces, specifically her bloody tanks. Although, unlike Aegis, she still had a boiler piece. Yippee! Whilst looking for some pieces to fit her with, I noticed the Gem Douglas tanks that I ripped off for Aegis. I decided to take a chance and see what it looks like on top of a Gemvary running board, and surprisingly, it fit really well. Although due to the boiler being cut in half, only to sit on top of the tanks it was built for, I had to go and make my own basically. The way I'd made the boiler is not at all what I suggest anyone else to do. I was literally staring at the exact plastic tube that fit around the fairy smoke box, all the while I was making a Rita's body. But no, I didn't decide to use that. Instead, I decided to grab a piece of paper, fold it around her tank, and smother it in glue until it's solidified. Don't do that, because it went everywhere. Her body was crusting because of all the glue that was layering on and drying, and it was really rough to the touch. So I had to sit there for another God knows how long, sanding it down to make it smooth enough to where it wouldn't irritate me or the paint. Just don't do what I do. Granted, don't do anything I do, because I suck at modelling. During this process, I may or may not have constantly broken the tension between the boiler and the cab. This is because, again, I used paper, and paper doesn't stick well to metal, so she kept falling apart, which really took a toll on me wanting to complete her. After what felt like absolute eternity, which was granted for 2 hours, Rita was finally finished, with her body. Next, I filled out all of her gaps in the cab, filed them down, found the nameplates that came from Aegis's kit, and gave her my signature black base coat livery. Whilst painting her, I realised I didn't have a livery in mind, so I decided to go with the same livery that Dante had, the blue with white lining. Although at the time I was kind of nervous to do the lining due to her arch on the tank. So for the longest time, she was kept unlined. Although I didn't mind, she looked really nice without the lining anyway. Just like all my other models prior to her, Rita got a turn at the club layouts. Even though at this time, they were having some big Christmas something. I don't know, I don't do 00 much. So I decided to grab her and my 00 scale-ish truck lorry and just have her running around static on all the roadworks. It was at this time Rita actually got the attention of a lot of people, which was more than I was expecting. I know this because I was talking with the secretary at the time about something I don't actually know, I forgot. And someone came over to me asking if Rita was mine. And he started talking about how mainline realistic regulations, like how an engine freeloading off the back of a truck is unrealistic. It was funny, like, it was nice. Yeah, Rita got me actually involved with the club more, because at the time I was just hiding in the corner, like, trying not to make myself known. And then just more people started asking about her. So I went through the process of how I made her, like this. And people just liked it. Like, they liked talking about Rita, because nobody at club really does narrow gauge. We've got like one layout, and even then it's mostly standard. But I've kind of gotten to be known as the narrow gauge person at club, all because of Rita, so I guess I kind of owe it to her. If she was ever realistic and like alive and shit, that I would genuinely just thank her, like, oh yes, you're the reason I kind of broke out the shell, really. I know that's boring, no one cares. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Runtime. I need more runtime. But I don't know. I guess Rita is an example of, like, if you go to a club and there's realistic modelers circling around you, if you do OC shit or fictional railways, just bring your thing over. Like, the worst they can say is nothing. They can't really say anything because it's your model. And I don't know, you should take pride in that. I don't take pride in shit. Fuck all my models. Every single one of them. Apart from Dante, he's cool. Oh shit, right, Rita. Shit. After a few months of Rita being without lining, I sort of got bored of the fact she was unlined. I liked her modelling and stuff, just not her livery. It wasn't at the point where I needed to change the colour or anything. I think it was just missing lining. So I decided to just bite the bullet and do it, I guess. Because at least then she'll be consistent with all the other engines that would be coming to the Hama Port. Admittedly, I've never done curved lining until this, because all my models have either been rounded tanks or just had squared lining and stuff, because I wanted an easy way out. So Rita was kind of a boundary step. The process is nothing to write home about. I just cut out the pieces, put them over with the water transfers, let it set, work on the next piece. Although, once I decided to mess up a lot, which is the corner between the moulded handrail and the beginning of the arch, I did not want to do all that, because that would have been absolutely painful. So, on both sides of Rita, if you look closely, you can actually see the part where I just gave up. It's got a tiny bit of white to show that it's lined, just doesn't go all the way, and I think on one side it's actually lopsided. But other than that, that's Rita. Not really anything else to say other than that's her livery. After about a few months of being unlined, she's finally got something to be alongside her roster mates. Starting the beginning of this year, I decided to buy some proper brass paint for my models, because the Sharpie I was using prior was really monotone and it didn't really look shiny. So, alongside all the other engines, Rita got her fair share of detailing, and that changed everything on her. I was a little hesitant with putting on all that brass beforehand, because the Sharpie's really dull after a while, alongside the spraying. But now that she's gotten more shiny, she looks a lot better now, and it really makes her stand out. I'm kind of glad that I made Rita. And that's Rita. There's nothing much else to say about her. Everything was kind of already mentioned to the point that I honestly remember. It's been a while. A few days prior to this, I also made a post saying that all the videos were gone from workshop. That was because I just wasn't feeling it. My style was not at all what I was expecting. It felt really lazy. I don't know, just something was off about it. I unlisted it for a while, which is probably why everyone's confused why the hell I've got another going. But I have saved all of the videos, as in just 2. It's just 2. In their own playlist, in case you want to go and revisit the other ones. They are public, but it's just more efficient if you just go on the playlist. Also, let's be honest, the constant chuffy of trains passing your screen does get very annoying really quickly. I think I've got at least a few, 20 megabytes of just trains moving left and right. It was killing my phone. But yeah, if you like this video, do the usual YouTube whatever the hells, and I will be seeing you in another video. This is the Loco Possum, signing out.